Hello. It's Sunday today, and normally I would be out metal detecting, but it is absolutely atrocious out there. And I'm not a soft touch. Don't think that. I will detect in any weather, but I am on the road to recovery from a nasty virus. So I am not going to risk making myself poorly again. So I'm going to put together a barreling video. I've had my little barreler for several years, as you can tell, signs of wear and tear. And I think I got mine from Regton's. They cost around £100, and for that you get the barrel machine, the runner, which is upstairs in the top room. You also get your shot, which is that, and some liquid soap as well, but I couldn't get a hold of it. I ran out of liquid soap, so I've had to buy some Barrel Bright. I picked that up off eBay, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Regton's where I bought this machine from. So I've gone through and I've picked out a few finds that we're going to put in there today. I'll show you some results from. It's really good at cleaning up military buttons. They come out pretty nice. So we've got here, another one. Come up lovely and shiny. So yeah, I was impressed with this batch. Who's that? That was a copper coin. It was a toasted one, but now it's come out after it had been done. Woohoo! Detail. One thing to bear in mind as well, you learn by your mistakes. Don't put anything big and bulky into it. I put this huge key in, and yes, it took a lot of the rust off it, but it also broke off one of my little prongies that go inside. So now I only have 2 prongies instead of 3. My fault. Right, so if you do buy one of these machines, what you have to bear in mind as well, and you have to do this, please don't skip this. I know everyone wants to rush right in and chuck the stuff in, and your shot needs conditioning before you can use it. And what that means is, when you first get your shot, there's lots of little sharp edges all over it, so you need to put it in with a little bit of soap and about half full of water and let it run for about 4 hours. If you don't do this, if you just put your fines in straight away, they're going to come out all pitted. So please don't miss out that step. It's very, very important that you do that. Also, when you're brand new, these lids are a nightmare to get on. You need to do is soak them in hot water for a few minutes so they become a bit more flexible, and then you can stick your lid on without a fight and make sure it doesn't leak. Right, okay, getting on with it. So I'm going to put in this little, by hook or by crook, whatever it may be. Probably just a little bit of rubbish, but that's going in there. I've got some, it's a button, yeah, that's going to go in there. A couple of buckles. Yeah. Do I want to put that in? It's a little trade wear thingy. Yeah. A little buckle thing. Some battered toasted coins. Coinage. I am going to put him in. Don't shout at me. And I'm also going to put the coin in that I couldn't really get any detail off it, because I'm just really intrigued to see how this comes out. So that's going in the pot. A little minus button. See how that comes up. And that's a dagger pommel, I'm pretty sure. And I'm going to put that into, yeah. And a button. A spendable 1p. Badge. And the rest, whatever that is, that's and it's battered. The rest coinage. I think that's a padlock cover, but we shall see. In it goes, in it goes. Right, a ring thing, another couple of coins. Right, there they are. They're in the pot. They're going for it. Right, so you want to half fill this with water. So there we go. I'll just go a little bit over half actually. Right, barrel bright. It says 125 grams per litre. I'm not getting the scales out. I'm just going to chuck it in. Who measures? No. Just pour it in. Right. Chuck a teaspoon in. A bit more for luck. Right. I'm going to wrestle this lid on. And I'm going to take it up into the top room where the rest of the machine is. And I'm going to run it. Yeah. For about 5 hours. I'll make sure your lid's on. Make sure it's level all the way around, because you don't want it leaking. And they don't cost a great deal to run, to be honest with you. 5 hours, it probably costs 30p to run it. So, and I'll maybe just do this once a month. So, no, it doesn't cost a great deal at all. So, there's everything in. Just squeeze that there, little air bubble. Make sure that lid's on nice and tight, so no water escapes. Okay. Right. I'm going to take this upstairs and we'll be back in 5 hours. So this is the little machine in motion. There you go. Spinning round on its little runners. They are noisy. That's one thing I will say about them. That's why mine's up in the loft. If you've got a garage or shed with electric, put it in there, because when you're listening to that for 5-6 hours a day, it just batter your head in a bit. Right, we'll be back. The barreling's been done. I left them in for about 5 hours, but this video is like 5 days after I actually put them in there. But let's see what we've got. I've got a couple of nice little surprises. I've got along the top here. We've got a George V penny, Victoria. These two we just completely toasted. I don't think any amount of cleaning was going to fix that. We've got Elizabeth II ship's halfpenny. And another couple. This was a nice little surprise. This was completely toasted. And if I can put it into the light, you can see a head there. And then when I turn it over, there is a harp. So from a coin that I had absolutely no idea what it was, is George II Hibernia halfpenny. So that would be between 1727 and 1760. So yeah, I was pleased with that one. Yay! This one's come out nice as well. George II penny. Oh, look at that. And the detail on the back is pretty nice too. I can't really get a date off it. 17 something, but in the same kind of time frame. The little mining button, that's come up really well. I did a little bit of research on this. I finally tracked it down because it says East Beachburn, but I couldn't find anything on the internet about it. But that colliery used to be called Beachburn, and I had to read through the history and oh god, the deaths and the injuries. It's so sad, really, really sad. My little dagger pommel, that's come up pretty nice as well. Pleased with that. And this little coin, I'm still none the wiser with it. I really don't know what that is. And it is so thin, as you can see. But any ideas? Please leave a comment. One thing about putting fragile stuff in, this did have a bit of enamel on it. The barrel machine has removed the enamel, so just bear that in mind if you're putting anything in. I definitely wouldn't recommend putting any hammered coins or anything like that in them. No, don't do that. Yeah, that's cleaned up a little bit. It's a padlock cover, pretty sure. What else? That little button. And that came up nice as well. Nice little bit of detail on there. Yeah. That was just, I think, a part of a button as well. And also another little tip to get highlight the detail. What I've just done with this is just rub them with a little bit of Vaseline. Makes the detail pop a little bit more. And there's the buckles. There you go. So, what kind of things do you use to clean up your metal detecting fines, woodlarking fines, whatever? Yeah, drop me a comment. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a little like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm back. I've just realised that the little brass weight that I put in the barreling machine, I'd forgot to put with the rest of the stuff. I've just found it. So here it is, and I'm quite pleased with that as well, because before it had no detail on it, but now you can see there 1 ounce and a crown with VR, which means Victoria Regina, and the number 157, I think it is, underneath there. I don't know what these numbers mean. There's also some on the back as well. There's a number 5, and then when you turn it the other way around, it has 974. So that has come up quite nice. And if anybody knows what those numbers mean, I'd be grateful if you could let me know, because I am very pleased with that. So thank you.